Hello friends, welcome to Tech Study Cell. In this video, we will make an IoT-based smart switch using this tiny circuit which you can easily purchase from the Amazon under 200 rupees. Here you can see I have placed the complete circuit inside a switch box. Now if the Wi-Fi is connected, you can control any appliance with your voice command using Amazon Alexa. Alexa, turn on relay 1.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off relay 1.
Okay.
And if the Wi-Fi is not connected, still you can control the appliance with this manual switch. For this project I have used the Tasmota firmware, so you don't have to write a single line code, and during the video I have shared the complete circuit and explained all the required steps, so after watching the video anyone can make this IoT project within 5 minutes. And you can also design this type of PCB to add more features to the circuit using the Altium PCB designer software. Now Altium came up with an amazing product called Altium 365. Altium 365 is an electronic product design platform that unites PCB design, MCAD, data management and teamwork. So with Altium 365, you can not only design PCBs, but you can also share your projects to your teammates for review. The mechanical team can also access the PCB files so they can parallelly work on the mechanical product package based on your PCB design. And there is no chance of losing design data with the automatic backup and centralized cloud storage. It also helps you to manage your components and get real-time supply chain data for all the components. It also allows multiple people to work on a single project, and finally you can send your product to manufacturing with a single click. Altium 365 automates all of these tasks for you so that you can focus on making something creative and useful. And now you can download the free trial version of the Altium PCB Designer software from the video description. These are the required components for this project. To program the ESP01, you can either use FTDI232 or you can also use Arduino Uno. Here we are going to use FTDI232. So first we have to select the 3.3 volt for VCC. Now we will connect the FTDI232 with the ESP01 as per this circuit diagram. In the circuit, I have connected the GPIO 0 with the ground. After giving the supply, you have to press the reset button to go to programming mode. I have already covered this in my previous video. You can find the link in the description and I button. And if you want to use Arduino for programming, then you can refer this circuit. Now we will flash the ESP01 with Tasmota firmware. For that, first we will download the Tasmota firmware and the Tasmota is there to flash the ESP01. So first I will go to this link. So from this page I will click on this link to download the tasmota.bin file, then save it. Now we will download the tasmota to flash the ESP01. From this page we will download this tasmota 1.2.exe file, then save it. So to flash the ESP01 you just need these two files. First we will open the tasmota.exe. Then you can press this refresh button to get the correct COM port. In this case the ESP01 is connected with the COM5 port. After selecting the port, you have to browse the tasmota.bin file. So I will click on open and select the tasmota.bin file which you have just downloaded. Here you have to select the bin file, then you have to select the both checkbox, then click on tasmotize. So it will erase the previous firmware, then flash the ESP01 with tasmota.bin firmware. You have to wait for some time. Now it is showing process successful. I will click on OK. Now I will exit from the programming mode. For that, just disconnect the wire across the GPIO 0 and ground. Then reset the ESP01. Then click on send config button. Select the Wi-Fi checkbox and enter the SSID, which is Wi-Fi name, and the Wi-Fi password. Then click on save. Then click on OK. The ESP01 will restart. Here you have to wait 10 to 15 seconds. Now click on get IP. You will get the IP to access the Tasmota dashboard. So I will copy this IP, then go to browser, then I have to paste it here and press enter. So this is our Tasmota dashboard. First we have to configure the ESP01. So I will select configuration. then I will select configure module. Now from this drop down I will select generic 18, then I will save it. Now we have to go to main menu, so click on main menu. Now again we have to go to configuration, then go to configure module. Now we can see the GPIO 0 under the generic 18. So here I will select relay underscore I as I am using active low relay module. So if you are using different type of relay where switch or button is also connected with the ESP01, then you can also configure the button or switch from this window. Now after selecting the relay pin, I will click on save, then go to main menu. Our Tasmota dashboard is ready. Now we will connect the ESP01 with the relay module, then connect the relay module with the switch, socket and supply as per this circuit diagram. So here I have used this type of AC to DC power supply, but you can use any other 5V power supply available with you. And the switch is connected across the common and NO terminal of the relay module. So the switch is not connected with any GPIO of the ESP01. And instead of the socket, you can also connect any bulb or any other appliances as per this circuit. Now here you can see our Tasmota dashboard is ready. If I press the toggle button, you can see the relay turn on. If I press it again, the relay turn off. So now you can control the relay from the Tasmota dashboard. Now we will configure the Tasmota to connect the Amazon Alexa. So again I will click on configuration. Now here I will select configure other. Now under the device name we have to enter the project name. Now in the friendly name you have to enter the device name. I am giving relay 1. You can give any name. Here you have to select the Hue Bridge multi-device, then click on save. Then again go to main menu. So again you can see the Tasmota dashboard. Now we will quickly add this ESP01 device in the Amazon Alexa app. For this process you need a Amazon Echo device. First I will open the Alexa app, and during this process the ESP01, your Echo Dot and the mobile phone should be connected with the same Wi-Fi network. So first I will go to device, then here I will tap on this plus icon, then select add device, then here I will select light, then from this menu I will select other, then here I have to select Wi-Fi, then select discover devices, and this may take some time. So here it is showing one light found, so I will not set up the device, so I will just tap here, then I will skip the process, then I will select later, continue, done. So here you can see under the light we found a device relay 1. So if I tap on this button you can see the relay turn on. If I tap here again, the relay turn off. Now we will place the complete circuit inside this box. Here you can see our smart switch is ready. Let me connect it with the AC supply. Now for testing I am going to use this lamp. Let me connect it with the socket. First let me control the lamp with the switch. Now after giving the supply it may take 10 seconds to connect with the Wi-Fi, and after that we can also control it with the Amazon Alexa app. Let me mention one important point for this project. Only the ESP01 and Amazon Echo Dot must be connected with the same Wi-Fi network, but you can connect your mobile to different network. Here you can see mobile data is on, so it is not connected with any Wi-Fi network, but still I can control this lamp from the Amazon Alexa app. So you can control this lamp from anywhere in the world from the Amazon Alexa app, but only the ESP01 and Echo Dot must be connected with the same Wi-Fi network. So this is a very useful IoT project and you can make it without writing a single line code. So if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and share it with your friends. You can also join our Telegram channel Tech Study Cell and follow us on Instagram. I will share the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe for more such videos. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.